Hello and welcome to another Star Wars review. Today I will be reviewing my 8080 Walker MOC. This is something that I completed a week ago or so. I've been able to make a video due to exams and such. But now I'm here, and yeah, before getting into it, I just want to say that this was a very fun build. It was a very challenging build because this is actually built on the chassis of the very first 8080 that LEGO made back in 2001, I believe it was even, or 2. Well, basically it was the Mindstorms version, and if you don't know, the Mindstorms version did not have any sort of panzer or arm or whatever you want to call it, armor around like here or on the legs. It was basically just a Technique chassis, so everything you see here was not on it previously. It was just the necessary things like these and these to make it, you know, that's the only thing. There's no decoration or anything on it at all, so everything you see is custom made, which I think is quite cool. You know, it's a very cool and very fun MOC. I guess you can say fun. I don't know if that might not be correct, but it's motorized still, which is really cool. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the review. First off, I want to show you the head, so let me just turn it around a bit. There we go. So you can see the head. I think the head is very nice. This is heavily based on the motorized version that LEGO came out with in 2009, maybe, I'm not quite sure, but it's heavily based on that head. So it does have a open air feature which allows you to open up the whole thing, the whole cockpit here, and reveal a driver. It's an 8080 driver. There is room for 2 people in there, but right now I only have one of those dudes in there because I can't find my second driver. Well, I don't know if I want to have a driver in there or more like an imperial officer. So I'm just put it down like that, and then pushing these 2 things on the side here, and it's all locked in place. One thing that I'm not really happy about is the fact that you can't really turn the head that much. You can't really position it, which is not good if you want to make a MOC and display it in that MOC. Now let's move on to the side. If you take a look here, I just have this sort of like box shape look that the 8080 have. So it looks very nice, I think, with all the panther around, or pants. That's I don't know why I say pants, but basically all the right angles around here, and these haven't been attached yet. Basically just something that I put in there to cover up the gaps. You can open up this this thing here, which sort of shows you the inside, but basically I just haven't figured out a better solution for this yet. But you can open up in here because inside there's actually an interior, which I think is pretty cool. This whole thing actually features a full interior despite being motorized. And you can also see the engine in there. That's the top of the engine there. So basically, if that would be to turn it on. Hello? What? It's not working. The thing is, yeah, such an excellent way to show you. Basically, there's a slight problem that I realized afterwards. This is a very old motor. It's basically a motor and the computer and the and speakers, everything in one unit, so it's not very strong and powerful. And I realized when I built this whole thing that it is actually now a bit too heavy for it to walk properly. So I'm just showing off that yes, it can work, it can walk, but I cannot lift it up, which kind of sucks, you know. That's not really good for playability or anything like that. But I realized it afterwards, and I don't feel for, you know, I don't want to rebuild the whole thing and you know, use power function motors, which I could do. I want to keep the original engine. So that's that. You can also see, if you look very closely in there, see a winch, and that is attached onto Luke that's hanging down here. So if we go into legs here, just want to show you those briefly. You can see they have a very nice design. I think the legs are one of my favorite parts of this whole MOC. And the feet, I think the feet stand out great. Let me just show you everything in detail. So that's that. So let me just put this on again. So there we go. Of course, something has fallen off. So there we go. Look at that all closed up, and just show you the back. The back is not the most glorious part of this MOC. We have some detailing going on here, but not as much that I would like to. I want to have some sort of wedge plate on the side here to cover up these areas here, but I don't have any for now, so this is what it looks like. So that's not really, there isn't anything special on the back going on really. I mean, you can open this up. I don't know why you would, but you can. Maybe I could, oh, I just got an idea. Maybe I could try to fit a snow speed or something in there. That would be quite cool, wouldn't it? So, let me just close it up again. And that would be everything really. There's nothing too much to show you. I think you've seen everything in the close-up really of, you know, the whole MOC and everything. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and goodbye.